I'm so nervous. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Jillian here. I have a busy weekend ahead of me. I have so much to do. Tomorrow is actually the day that I open up my orders for curated thrift boxes, as well as mystery boxes, which I still have not gotten any mystery boxes together. I have not taken photos of anything. I have not done anything I'm supposed to do, but we're gonna get there. I'm getting ready because my husband and I are gonna go out for cocktails, but before that, I'm gonna drink my green juice. I have been taking it easy and lightly fasting. And when I say lightly fasting, I don't eat until like, I would say most of the times like 2 to 3 p.m. But there are some days where I eat around like 11:30, 12, but then I don't eat again for either the rest of the day and I just do juices, or I'll eat like a light meal before 7, or even like, I'll say 7:30. The times that I have gone against this fast, which is how I know I'm supposed to be doing it, the times I have gone against this fast and I've eaten after 7:30, baby, my stomach has not liked me. I have been so sick. It's been insane. It doesn't matter how healthy it is. Like I'm not supposed to be eating after a certain time right now. So I'm doing the juicing right now. I haven't had like an actual cocktail or anything like that. It's been a minute, probably since I hung out with my brother, whatever weekend that was. So anyways, gonna try to down a green juice, and I'm finishing up getting ready. I washed my hair, did my wash and go. I showed you guys the products that I use for that. I'm also gonna be trying some new products for like my edges, because I just want to test something out a little bit, but I'm about to blow dry my hair right now. When I have somewhere to go and I cannot go out with my hair wet, I blow dry it. I diffuse it, and then I will remove the diffuser, hit my roots, and blow dry it to about, I'll say like 70 to 80% dry, and I'll just kind of like let it air dry the rest of the way. And then the next morning is when I stretch it. So right now I'm gonna blow dry it. All right, you know what, when I was getting my hair done growing up, my aunt, who used to do my hair all the time, and then every single hairdresser I've ever had, used to talk about how my hair holds water and it takes forever to dry. But no lie, I'm looking at the time, that took about, I want to say like 10 minutes to get it to this point. And right now it is about, I would say 70% dry, which is very fast. We're gonna move along. So here's the next thing I want to try. I am normally an edge booster girl. I've been using it since, I want to say like maybe December, when my cousin recommended it to me. So last December, that's when I started using it. But I had been seeing the edge fixer and was curious to how it worked, and I just so happened to come across one in Target, and I'm telling you, I tried to find more. This was literally the only one in the store because I could not find where the rest of them were anywhere. So must be good. So I'm gonna try this on my edges. This is the flavor Sweet Peach. Smells really good. And then I'm going to actually use a little Gots to be on my edges to like glue them down and see how long it lasts and how long I can go without having to do my edges. So that's what we're about to do right now. Oh, this feels soft. I wonder how it works, because my other edge booster Yeah, because this is Edge Fixer. My other Edge Booster is pretty thick. So let's see. Oh, I'm trying to do this in the camera thing. Oh my Lord. I don't think I can see that well. I might have to do this and come back to y'all. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know. I feel like my Edge Booster might be better than this, but I could be speaking too soon. So let me do my edges and then I'm gonna come back. All right, I think I might have spoke too soon because, you know, it's measuring up. It's really measuring up. It feels thinner, but my edges, they haven't moved. So we're gonna put some of this. Now this is giving it an unfair advantage because I don't even do this with the other one. So woo, don't ever do that. Whatever is going on with this one, oh gosh, I'm scared. Okay, yeah, whatever happens with my edges for this one, I'm gonna equate it to the combination, not that this one is way better. So yeah, anyway, I'm just rubbing a little bit of the Gots to Be on the edges. I was like really almost blasted myself in the eye. That bounce back was a little bit more than I was expecting. So I'm just putting it on my finger, honestly. I don't want to like brush my edges because they're already kind of like set in the place that I want. And honestly, this doesn't feel like it's really doing anything, but we're gonna step with caution here because I'm not trying to be like the Gorilla Glue girl with my edges stuck to my face and they won't come off. So yeah. All right, hold up. Trying to do this. Okay, now I gotta brush it. Trying to do this in the camera thing is wild. Like absolutely wild. But not gonna lie, I feel like these are not about to move. I actually have thin edges because when I was younger in high school, I used to abuse them. So, you know, be gentle with your edges. Take it from me. Take it from me. And don't figure it out on your own. Because this is not the smoke you want. You want to keep your edges. But as a 90s baby, well, I was born in the 80s, but like grew up in the early 90s as an early 90s. And then Y2K in the prime, baby. Yeah, slick bun was it. So we slick that bun by any means necessary. Why do I keep feeling like my hair is getting caught on my nail? I really need to get my nails done. That's another thing. But anyway, hair is done. We are slicked and laid. So I'm just gonna like let it dry the rest of the way. By the time I'm done doing what I need to do and I go to bed, I will be able to confidently put this up in a pineapple and it won't be like, you know, still too wet. But right here, this piece, this is my heat damage piece from the last time I straightened my hair. And I actually have a few more of these sprinkled in here. So like when my hair dries, it does shrink up and you like wouldn't even be able to tell, but this part of my hair right here, you know, it needs tender love and care because it has a little bit of heat damage. So yeah, anyway, that's that. I am not doing makeup. I'm literally just going to put on some earrings, get dressed, put on some lip gloss, and where are my earrings at? Call it a day. I will link this down below. This is my favorite thing to just put on my lips when I don't want to put on lip gloss or anything like that. Can you see? The Laneige lip sleeping mask. And then, just to make it seem like I tried way harder than I actually did. See, already an improvement. Here we go. Yep, this is it. This is all I'm doing. Now I'm gonna throw on something to wear. It's not super hot, but it's still pretty hot outside. So I'm gonna throw on something and we're gonna get started. I have so much to do. Like, I don't even want to pause for too long. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit right here and I'm not gonna get back up.
I might go forever, go for eons. Friend like you don't be on. Pull off in the Tesla, Elon. When I was a kid, I was a phenom. When I was a kid, I was a beast. I pull up, then I be gone. See ya, see ya, see ya. Be gone. See ya, see ya, see ya. Be gone. Thumbing through the blues, no BB King. Back to back shit, so just looking for the ring. I wake up, I brush my teeth. I wake up, I bought 2, 3. I wake up like, ooh, that's me. Brand new car, like, ooh, that's clean. Tracksuit pants, don't wear no jeans. I'm athletic, count up 100 like calisthenics. Talking about a bag, you got bad credit. New MX, we don't use debit.
Ooh, the hair has shrinkage. I stopped at this place, you guys have seen me go before, for homemade churros. Really good. Now I'm about to go in the house, make some adjustments to my order form for curated thrift boxes, and then call it a night because I'm so tired, even though it's not that late. It's been a long week, and my little damaged piece right there is still hanging on. We got shrinkage, but we're gonna stretch this out tomorrow. Say hi. Hey. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so these are the churros. Comes with this hazelnut sauce. But you guys, now remember why I despise ballet flats. Look at my baby toe. We have a blister. We have a blister forming. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. My poor little piggly wigglies. Ooh. That one is really bad. This is a pile of stuff that will be on the website. This is one bin. These scarves, absolutely amazing. Those are already on the website. I just have to finish adding the rest. This is on the website, this like top set right here. But this isn't everything I have. Let me show you the other bin. Lighting is pretty terrible, but this is all other stuff that is gonna be, like this whole entire bin is so full, but this is stuff that I've pulled from my closet and things that I have been thrifting that will be in either mystery bundles or custom bundles. Really just depends on what comes through as a request for the custom bundles, but so much stuff in here, you guys. I have a lot of prepping that I still need to do, but we're going to sit down and chat. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna stretch my hair, show you guys how it came out. Probably will add a little bit more product to this piece right here because it's like my heat damage piece and it's struggling. But we're gonna sit down, I'm gonna do my makeup, we're gonna chat a little bit, and then I need to kind of get ready because I want to film another style video for you guys. So let's do that. I'm so nervous, oh my God. I'm so nervous, oh my God, I'm so nervous. Okay, you can now officially go on my website and fill out the order form for a curated custom thrift box from me. I know you guys have been waiting for this, and I've gotten this request so many times over the years, but finally it's now live, which is insane. And yeah, I mean, it's later on in the it's like early evening, and I had it in my mind that I wanted to do like a video, but I just really don't know if I'm gonna have time for that right now. It's so wild because even though I have been shown all of these wonderful things that God thinks about me, I still have these moments where I almost don't believe it. It's like being shown who you're supposed to be, being shown your authority, even being shown what you are capable of. Even when it comes down to being shown your assignment and, you know, the direction that you're supposed to be going, I look at it and I think to myself, like, why me? Or I'll think to myself, like, there's no way, like, there's absolutely no way you trust me to do all of that, or you trust me to see that. And just even being told about my gift and constantly taught by God about my gift, it's one of those things where I'm just like, I don't even deserve this. Like, I really don't even deserve this. And then he always reminds me that gifts are given. They are not something that is earned. They are not something that is deserved. Gifts are without repentance. It's like a parent giving their child a gift. They don't give it to you because you have earned it or you've done all of these things to be able to get it. I mean, sometimes we do that as parents, but for the most part, when it comes to gift giving, we give gifts because we love our children. And so I'm constantly reminded of that. And I realize nobody deserves anything that God gives us, truly. Nobody deserves it. Like, we didn't earn it. You cannot earn God's favor and grace by deeds. You just can't. It's just what it is. God loves us, period. And so when I think about that, I also think about the fact that I do have gifts and like other talents. And I think about this parable. You guys know, if you've been watching me, that I love a good parable. Like, I learn a lot through parables. I'm shown parables time and time again in my dreams. Even the way that God shows me things in my dreams, they are built like parables. It takes some time for me to like break it down and look at it and kind of figure out what he's trying to tell me or what he's trying to show me, but it's always like a parable. So I really find that parables resonate with me. And one of the parables that I often think about, aside from the parable of the sower, because that's like one of my favorites, it's this parable in Matthew 25:14. And I'll put the verse right here and I'll tell you what the parable is called. Hold on. It's called the parable of the bags of gold. And this parable is one that really kind of drives home the thought or the consideration of, like, what are you doing with the gifts that God has given you? And so basically this parable is a man goes on a journey and he calls his servants and he entrusts wealth to them. To one, he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and to another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Now, the thing is that when we are given gifts by God, you've heard the saying time and time again, God will never give you more than you could bear. That his yoke is easy, his burden is light. So whenever we are given gifts, God is truly considering who we are, how he created us when it comes to giving us these gifts, because he's never going to give us something that's going to destroy us, you know? So that's like this portion right here. These servants are given these bags of gold based on their abilities. So this man goes on his journey, and the one who received 5 bags of gold went and put his money to work and gained 5 more. The one who had 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. But the man who had received 1 went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master came back, returned, settled all accounts with them. And the man who had received 5 bags of gold brought the other 5 and said, Master, you entrusted me with 5 bags of gold. See, I have gained 5 more. His master replied, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. The man with the 2 bags of gold came and also said, Master, you entrusted me with 2 bags of gold. You see, I have gained 2 more. His master replied, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with few things. I will put you in charge of many. Come and share your master's happiness. Then the man who had received 1 bag of gold came, said, Master, I knew that you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you. His master replied, You wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed? Well then, you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I returned, I would have received it back with interest. So take the bag of gold from him and give it to one who has 10 bags. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. And throw that worthless servant outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. It sounds kind of harsh, but like when you really think about it, God gives you gifts to serve his kingdom. God gives you gifts and expects you to go out and do something with it. And I think oftentimes we are given gifts and we're so afraid of messing up or going about it the wrong way or doing the wrong thing that we literally sit on our gifts and don't use them at all. It's really important to understand that when you are trying to learn how to use your gifts, you're trying to figure out the best way to multiply using your gift, there is always a grace that God gives you to do it. So even if you mess up, that's where grace comes in. You learn, he teaches you, and then you keep going until eventually you start to bear fruit from the seed of your gift. And so I think for me, like, this is like a twofold thing. Like when it comes to like my actual spiritual gift, it's one of those things where I try to just dig a hole and bury it. Like, I don't want to mess it up. Or, you know, I even went to the opposite end of things, like messing things up and using my gift in a way that I wasn't supposed to. And then I finally came to the conclusion that, you know, I just need to be humble enough to want to learn and figure this out and talk to God about it. So as soon as I did that, it was like instantly, like my world and my understanding just like elevated times like almost 100 overnight. And I know I was speaking to one of my friends about this not too long ago, and she was like telling me how it just seemed like overnight I had all of this knowledge and this understanding. And she asked me like what was the turning point and what happened, and I pretty much explained to her it happened when I stopped running. Like when I started to realize I cannot run from who I am forever, and that at some point I'm gonna have to believe what God told me about me. That's when like my world opened up, and all of a sudden all the understanding I really should have had all along just like hit me. And it was like that, but then times 10, times 100. And now it's like I'm constantly being taught and I'm constantly being shown how to do things. And it's actually a wonderful place to be in a state of constant learning, because no matter what, until the day you die, you are gonna constantly be learning. And that's like an amazing thing. Nobody has it figured out. Nobody knows it all. And you have to be teachable. You know, I've learned that you have to remain teachable, and you can't get to a point where nobody can tell you anything, because again, it's definitely biblical. Like you can look this up. I don't have the exact verse now, but each part of the kingdom has a different part of the story. So there are things that I know that nobody else knows because it's what God entrusted me with. But then there are people that know things that I don't know because God entrusted them with it. And the whole entire point is to be able to come together and have a meeting of the minds and work together to like really elevate everybody, you know? So that's that. And then when it comes to like just natural talents, with the whole like thrifting thing, I've been so like concerned about doing thrift boxes because it's just starting a business in any sense of the word is very difficult. And I just didn't want to start something and fail at it. But at the end of the day, I do realize that if you don't start, you automatically fail. So even if you start and you do it for a little while and it doesn't work out, you won't have the regrets of wondering and thinking what could have, should have been, what would have been. Like, you just kind of know, and then you move on, and in that experience you learn other things, you graduate and move on to different things. And that path of trying and God giving you grace and you trying again and then God giving you more grace, it's a path that is designed to shape you and mold you and make you better. But you can never get better, you can never be molded, you can never do any of the things that you were called to do if you don't even just step out on faith and try. So I think that you are watching a lesson that I hope is helpful for you guys. Like, you cannot run from who you are at all. Like, you need to be who you are and accept that that's who you are, but also understand who you are is amazing, and it may not seem like you deserve the goodness and the grace and the gift, the talents, or you may sometimes feel unworthy, but that's a lie. That's a lie. Anytime you feel unworthy, that's a lie. Grace is there for a reason. I want you guys to remember that as you go throughout your week and you think about what it is that you want to move forward in, you think about what it is that you want to try. You are never, ever, ever too old to try something new. And as a matter of fact, I was talking to my husband about this, and I was, even talking to a friend of mine about this. I had started to find myself living for the weekend. I would just be like, it's Monday, and I'm just like, working, waiting and living for Friday because I knew that I would have my time free and I would have my weekend. But then I thought about it and I realized these weekends were coming up like faster and faster. And it was like a realization that I am literally like wasting time by living for the weekend. Like, why am I not living for the day that I'm in? And I think that's really how life becomes enjoyable, and how you remain at peace and how you remain grateful is when you live for the moment that you're in and stop waiting for some moment to come. Because a lot of times when you are living for a moment to come and that moment finally comes, it's really not even what you have built it up to be in your mind. Because like, what is the end goal here? The end goal for me is to live every day happy, fulfilled, grateful, surrounded by people who love me for who I am, people that I do not have to compromise who I am to be accepted by, to have really meaningful relationships, conversations, to be able to help people. So that's like really what I'm living for, and I don't need a particular time frame for that to be the case. So I'm like really learning to live in the moment and understand that you have to try. You have to understand that you will need grace. And just like you need grace, you need to understand you have to give others grace. And I think when you live your life that way, things become a whole lot easier. And I gotta tell you, like, I have never been at more peace in my life mentally and spiritually than I am right now. And it's amazing because there are so many things that have gone on in the last like year, like just even starting in January. There's so many things that have gone on in the last year that could have really put me in a state of depression, that really could have affected me. But because of where I am now, everything just made me, not only made me stronger, but gave me a realization about what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. And it also showed me what it's like to like really put your faith in God and trust God to handle things. Because like, I just recently had the biggest win, and I can't, like, maybe I'll talk about it another time, but there was something that was going on and I just really went like, you know what? I trust God more than I trust me. So I'm gonna put that in my Father's hands, and I'm just gonna move about my day and pray when God calls me to. I did that, and literally the exact thing that I was hoping to happen actually happened. And it happened in a way that was so much more sweeter than if I would have tried to force it, and if I would have tried to like manhandle the situation or make it be. It just happened in such a way that I never ever could have orchestrated, with some added understanding that just made it like all the better. Like like the way that I just breathe easy, knowing how that worked out, it was like a faith building experience. And I love that. And I really, really want that for any of you who are struggling with faith. I promise you, there is nothing like the peace that comes from just like having faith and building your relationship with God. I just cannot even explain it to you. So yeah, that is like kind of like my little learned lesson. But let me explain to you how thrift boxes are going to work. So you guys are going to have to bear with me because I'm still trying to figure out the shipping. The shipping has been the most interesting thing for me to try to like figure out, and it finally got to the point where I'm like, I have no choice but to hope that I get grace, because I'm trying to figure out the best way to ship things. So like, I know that I could do USPS, and I do want to ship things as much as possible in a flat rate box. That way shipping is not too expensive for you guys. But there might be times where you guys request things that are quite heavy. So, you know, there's the shipping thing with that. You know, I do want you guys to email me if you do not live in the US and you want a curated thrift box, so we could try to work out a good shipping for you, because I have considered, if things get too heavy, trying to ship through Poshmark. And the way that I would have to do that is by marking up the item, the percentage that Poshmark normally takes, but that percentage will be a lot cheaper than you paying for the shipping of what that item like weighs and what costs to ship. So that is one alternative in case something gets like pretty heavy and you live in the US, because Poshmark is the US, and you want to, you know, like get a shipping break. Another way that I thought about doing it for international, but I do have to look into it and do a little bit more research on exactly how it works. And if you are a Depop seller and you have the answer to this, please comment it down below, because I really wish I could just call somebody and ask, but I just have to do a lot of reading. But same thing like with Poshmark, if Depop just takes a percentage and they cover their shipping like Poshmark does, then maybe I can even do Depop for international buyers, like people who live internationally and want to get a curated thrift box. Or maybe we can figure out if like selling it through Depop will make the shipping cheaper for you at all. So gonna just kind of have to figure that as we go, because I know that there are some of you who do not live in the US who want to be able to get a curated thrift box, especially since thrifting out here where I'm at in the US is probably a lot different than where you're at. So yeah, that's one of the things that I need to look into, but I'm gonna have to figure that out as we go. I just wanted to open the orders and kind of take it from there and see what happens, see what the demand is like. And what I think I will be doing is when I do get, or when I start getting, and I'm saying when I start, because you know, this is speaking on faith here, because I don't know, when I start getting curated thrift box requests coming in, what I want to do is actually film myself thrifting for those curated thrift boxes as a thrift with me, so you guys can kind of see what a thrift box could look like. And I just think that'll be like so much more fun. Like it is so much more fun to thrift for other people for me. Like thrifting for myself is cool, but I'm not gonna lie, there is like at this point not really anything new under the sun that I could thrift for myself. I have literally one of everything at least, and some things I have 2, 3, 4, 5 versions of it. So like I'm good. Like I don't need anything else. I think I could be set probably for any trend that might pop up in the next 5 to 10 years. I think I would still be good. And whatever I'm not good on, I could take something that I already have and probably rework it and make it into something that is new. So You know, like I'm good. I just would much rather thrift for you guys than myself, and then give you guys still the thrift content you love and enjoy so much by showing you what that's like. So I have that right now on my website. I do have some wool scarves that I thrifted that are beautiful. When I saw the tags, the retail tags on them for the shop that they were originally in, they were like well over $100. I want to say like 110 or 150 or something like that. So, and they were pretty pricey when I got them, which is why they're a little bit more pricey on my website, but I got a few of them. I have 2 or 3 of them that I kept for myself, and then I have 4 that I put on the website. Actually, I think I only kept 2. But I might have a 3rd one. So I put the other 4 that I had on my website. I also have up there the Adidas set that I thrift flipped that you guys liked. I knew when I thrift flipped it and I tried it on that I wasn't going to keep it, because to me it's just a little bit too small for me. So if you're like a size medium, I think this little set would fit you perfectly. So I even think if you're like on the smaller side of a large, or even a large, because I still feel like, even though I've lost weight, I still feel like I'm an extra large. So if you're like a medium or a small large, this would definitely fit you. And I have all of the measurements in there so you can kind of see what the dimensions are. But I also did do some denim skirts with the cargo pockets on it. And I do have one top, like a top and a skirt complete set. So I have the pictures taken for that. I'm going to be doing the uploading of those photos and everything to my website hopefully today. But I just really wanted to make it live, and then I'll just be slowly adding products, and then I'm going to start working on seeing if any of the items I have can be curated into a cool thrift box, or I might even just wait to see if any of the orders that come through are if any of the items I already have will work for those bundles. That is the update on that. If you guys have any other questions, you can comment them down below, or if they include details and things like that that you don't want to comment, you can always email me, contact@jillianfelice.com. My email is also on my website, so you can contact me and everything through my website as well. So yeah, it's the start of a new era. I am finally going to start thrifting and selling the pieces and giving you guys a chance to have a piece, and hopefully this works out better than I hope, and I can continue to do this for you guys. And you know, I don't know, I really don't know what's going to happen with this, but you definitely have to try. You have to try. No matter what in life, if you have an idea, you have to try it. That is that. For the rest of the evening, I'm going to be chilling out because I was highly stressed today. I was going to stretch my hair and show you guys the process for that, and like put on my makeup, but I just really don't think I know I don't have the energy level required to film my outfit video today. So I'm gonna film that tomorrow, because that video was gonna go live after this one anyway, so there's no rush. Yeah, that's that. I love you guys. Thanks for listening to my little Jillian talk, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, you guys, my son just got home and he went thrifting. Let me see, if you stand right here, can they see you? Yeah. Oh yeah, they can see you good. Okay, he's gonna show you what he got. He's been on a thrift kick, and you guys always ask me about the kind of stuff that he thrifts. He doesn't think his thrift haul is that great, but I feel like you guys would still want to see it, because this is like normal people stuff, not like the crazy stuff I be thrifting.
So I got this cool little, I guess like a biker cowboy tee.
That's actually super cool. I like that. Tell him I'm coming. I like that. That's dope.
So this was the one I got, just the one tee.
Yeah.
And then the one up here on the corner.
Is that this one up here, the one that you guys got the most stuff from? Were your friends successful?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff.
I think it's always easy for girls.
Yeah, their carts were
full. Did you guys go to Hope?
No.
Rolling Stones.
Tee.
Wait, this is a legit tour tee, isn't it?
I think so. But there's nothing on the back though.
Oh, the normal ones have like the show dates on the back, but that's still cool. Cause I literally just paid for one of those from H&M. Like, I don't remember how much I paid. I think maybe $20.
And I got a nice Star Wars tee, the
Oh, I like that.
A gym tee. So I like my bigger gym tees.
I like this.
But
You know, this would
tees,
actually look cool with your red Adidas too.
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you remember my Star Wars tee that's black with all the splatters all over it?
Yeah.
I still have that.
I saw something similar to that one, but I
Uh-huh.
like this one more because
Yeah.
of the quality on it.
That one actually goes more with all the stuff you get. He likes to shop in a capsule wardrobe form, like where everything he buys goes with the other.
And then this like
Oh, this is cool. It's linen.
American Eagle.
Oh, that's super cool. I like that.
Probably won't cut this one. I'm
No.
gonna stop
So
cutting.
he actually, if you see this one right here, he actually cut this one like to his specifications, but he's been like cropping some of his shirts and they look really cool with the outfits. Didn't you crop the one for the Ninja Turtles premiere? Or
Not
no?
yet,
No. Oh. Oh, I like that
And this
one.
one.
A traditional little Mickey
Yeah.
tee.
Because the other day I got a blue one with
Mm-hmm.
him and Donald.
Oh, that's cool. I think that's a good haul. I'm sorry. I don't know why you said that's not a good one.
Because I was kind of expecting to get a little bit more. And then...
Oh, you and the VHSs.
No,
What's
these
the-
are regular DVDs.
Oh, Star
It's
Wars.
the whole original trilogy.
You guys, if you see the Cars VHS in thrift stores right now, my boss actually told me this and I went online and checked. That DVD is worth like over $1,000. So, not DVD, VHS, the Cars VHS. If you see it in your area, go on eBay. That original Cars VHS is worth a lot of money and I've been hunting for it. That's cool.
And
You know,
I
I've
made
never
sure-
seen any of the Star Wars,
Really.
ever.
They're long. It's a hard, not hard, but it just.
You gotta
just
have some
really
time.
Sit, yeah. And I sat there for like 10 minutes checking all the discs, making sure they weren't scratched.
Yeah,
All good.
that's cool. I think it was a good haul.
Now I gotta wash all this thing.
Yeah, I actually just finished washing some rugs so you can actually put them in.
How was that?
It was a good haul.
And I only spent $23.
$23. And I spent definitely $23 for one graphic tee from H&M. So I'd say you definitely scored. So he's out. My goodness. Yeah, so I love a good thrift trip. But I have not been thrifting like a real thrift trip for myself. By the way, this Laneige lip balm is the best. And I actually want to do my makeup tomorrow. I got sent this in PR from Valentino. It's called the Twin Liner. And I cannot wait to try this because I do miss wearing lip liner, but I always use gel liner. And this one is kind of like a gel liner, but in a pen, but it has like the fine tip marker on one side. And then it has like the roll up pencil on the other side. So I am so excited to try this. I think I want to really do, that's why I didn't want to do my makeup right now because I know I probably won't end up filming. So I'm gonna just do my makeup tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it bright and early tomorrow. Who am I kidding? I'm lying. I mean, I might not be. I might get up early and do it. But I'm gonna do my makeup early tomorrow and like film a outfit inspo video. So I'm kind of gonna, the thing, let me tell you what I want the theme to be. So I went back on H&M because I got one of those texts again for the H&M edit. And I was looking at some of their new in, I was looking at their edit, I was looking at some of the things that have gone live on like Zara's website and some of these other retail places, but I've really focused on H&M because I know a lot of people shop on H&M. And I was tempted, but I was thinking to myself like, girl, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to buy any of this because you have it all. Like, let's just be BFFR right now, you know? BFFR. Like, you have it. So I will show you one thing that three things that I bought. Hold on. So this is actually some stuff I got from Hollister. I was watching, it's just Jordan. You know Jordan, I love her. She's so sweet. And just like, if I was her age, she's definitely the kind of girl that would be my friend. And so she was doing a sponsored video with Hollister and she tried these on. They're by the brand Jilly Hicks by Hollister. These like little corset, like lycra workout type tops. And I think she tried on the white or the black. I don't know which color. I can't remember which color she had on. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, immediately click, click, click. I need to buy because I love a good corset and I felt like this would fit me very well. And I have not tried it on yet, so that could definitely be a lie, but I got a size large. I will try it on hopefully in my outfit video so you guys can see. But I also got it in black because they had it in black. And believe it or not, I don't have any black corsets. I have a white one that's strapless, but I also wanted to get this like creamy off-white version. So they also had like a sagey green, but when I was like really being real with myself, I was like, I just knew I would not wear the sagey green one as much, like if not hardly ever. But these three neutral colors I knew were something that I would wear all the time. So got these, and I got them during the sale that she was talking about, which was 40% off. So I think I paid $25 for each one. No, I paid $17.64 for each one. So that was like a really good deal. Oh, I paid $17.64 though, I think, because I signed up for something. Oh dang it. I signed up for something and got like an extra percentage off. So I'll link them down below so you can shop them if you guys are interested. But yeah, that's one of the few things that I actually bought like retail lately. And aside from that, like my Jacquemus Air Force One collab, which I've been wearing those a lot, by the way, so that was definitely a great buy for me. But yeah, I haven't really been buying a ton of like retail item things, and every single time I get tempted to, or I want to, I can literally think of at least 3 to 5 variations of that thing that I already have in my closet, therefore making it pointless. So for the set that's already on the website, I'll show it to you guys right now in person. Hopefully by the time this video goes live, well, hopefully not. Hopefully it's sold and gone by the time this video goes live. But I'm gonna show you the set, and then I'm gonna show you some of the denim ones that I made. So they'll be up on the website. That way you guys kind of have a heads up on what to expect. So let me grab those really quick to show you guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, so for the Adidas set that's on the website right now, this is the skirt you guys saw that I made, and it's like literally just an elastic waist. Has these zips on the side so you can have like a nice little slit, or you can close it up if you want it to be a little bit more modest. And then the crop top portion is right here with the stripes around the sleeves. I love this so much, and if this fit me the way that I wanted it to fit me, I would have kept it, but I just saw this and it was too good not to do a thrift flip over. So this is actually already up on my website, pictures and everything. This is also one of the things that's already up on my website. This is the wool scarf. It's 92% wool and 8% nylon, but it's actually a pretty large scarf. Like you can technically, and I plan on doing this when the winter comes, like take this and rig it up a way so that you can make a skirt. But as for like it being a really full like scarf, this is like if you live in a cool area, like this is how big it is. Like it's a really big scarf, and that's just with me folding it in half. You could definitely take it and do it over your shoulders this way as well. And this is the color. This color is actually up on the website under multi, I believe, because it's like pink, purple, blue, pink, purple, and blue, whereas some of the other ones are more pink, more purple, more green. So I have pink up there, purple, green, and then this one is up there as multi. So I love these. I think they're so beautiful. And I'm trying not to set it on the Adidas set because it's wool, so it sheds. One of the skirts that I did go ahead and flip is this one right here. This one is actually my size, so you can kind of see the pockets. They're not ironed, but you can kind of see the pockets right here is the military, and then I have the military print right here as well, and then a dark denim. And this one actually is a vintage denim, and the size is 15-16, but I will put the measurements up on the website so you know exactly. And this one is super cute. Like the way that it has the studs already in it, I think is really cute. And then here is the matching shirt, which is super cute with the just singular military pocket right there, which matches the skirt. So this set is already done. I would say that you can fit this set for sure if you're my size, or even smaller if you wanted to hang a little bit more low rise. The skirt is not super short, so I mean, it is sewn down, but you can technically, if you want to like cut up this way a little bit and make it shorter, the pockets would be a little bit like hang a little bit down. And if you want to take this part and cut it a little bit shorter, you can also do that as well if you want to. But the skirt is not super short. I will have the dimensions on the website. And then this one I made, but I do not have a matching top to it. This is a black one with the cargo khaki pockets, and it has a pocket on the back as well. So this is actually made from a pair of Levi's 550s in the size 36. So if you can fit a pair of Levi's 550s in a size 36, you can definitely fit this skirt. This one was tempting to keep because I did not make myself a black version of this skirt, but I am going to make sure that I do not keep it and instead let one of you guys have it if you want. So these and this and these are all going to be on the website. I know these two for sure are right now. I'm going to try to add these a little bit later. And then I do have a leather jacket that I want to put on the website, but I want to try to spot treat it first because it is vintage. The jacket is probably, not gonna lie, like for sure about 30 years old maybe. So I want to try to spot treat it if I can, and I obviously will take pictures of every single spot so you guys can decide if you want it or not. But I'm telling you right now, if it was my size, I would keep it. Like 100% I would keep it. And it was on the pricier end of like where I bought it from. It was on the pricier end, but again, I thought it was such a cool, unique suede leather jacket that I absolutely felt like I had. I'll show it to you. So this is the jacket right here. It's a size, like I think this is best for a size small for sure. Like if you're extra small or small, this will fit you. And I just want to kind of try to spot treat it because there's like little spots in there right here, and this is a spot I noticed right here. Now, it doesn't stink, and it's not like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like definitely a spot from, I want to say from it rubbing together. I don't know. It's right here too as well, but you can't like really see it. But I want to try to spot treat it and clean it and see if I can lighten it up a little bit. If not, I've already taken pictures of everything on it, but like I said, I would definitely wear this regardless. It's so cool. And it does have a snap off hood, and if you do snap off the hood, the collar is like black. So I just think this is the coolest jacket. I really wish this was in my size, but alas, it was not. So far those are like the standalone pieces that are on my website for sale, or should be hopefully, but I do have like so many other things. Just trust me, I have some really cool pieces and the quality is high. Okay, we do not do cheap pieces. We do not thrift cheap. We thrift high quality materials, high quality pieces. So that's definitely what you can expect, is a curated experience. That is the catchphrase. My thrift boxes will be a curated experience. So yeah, all right, now I'm gonna let y'all go because I want to relax and I have some more stuff I need to do, and I want to try to get the rest of these pictures up. So see you guys. This is my hair that's been in a pineapple for now 2 days because I actually did my hair with you guys on Friday. It's now Sunday, so I'm actually gonna stretch it, probably speed through this portion so you guys don't have to, you know, like wait. But I pineapple it, I tie it in a scarf. Typically when I take it down, it looks just like this. So we're gonna stretch it, and I will show you guys what that looks like. So what I typically do is I kind of just pull some of the back part down and I will pineapple the rest until I get to it, but more or less like this much. Looks kind of crazy now, but you will see. And that's the first layer, and then I'm just gonna work my way up and continue to do the same thing until I get to the front. And this is like literally when you see my hair and you can tell it looks like this, it's been a fresh wash and go because it's typically very defined. And because this is I do blow dry on hotter heat, and because this is like more of my heat damage side, I try to, or just mainly this section right here, I try to avoid this section so much with the blow dryer, but I do hit up the other areas, and edge is still kind of holding on strong, not gonna lie. But I will say my edge booster, which is right here, I definitely think works better than the edge fixer. This is much better. So they still look pretty cool. I mean, I don't have these done right here, but I really, honestly, I'm not about to go anywhere, guys, so I don't need to do it. But my hair is, you know, pretty set and done, and this will last me for like a whole week. So I'll just pineapple it and continue to do that process for a whole week until it's time to rewash my hair. So yeah, that's what I am going to do. This is pretty much it. And honestly, guys, I was gonna film a outfit styling video, but still I am not feeling it right now. And it's literally just because I can feel my body telling me to rest, so I have to listen to that. I was gonna try to put on my makeup and see how I felt after the fact, but I just feel like that would be forcing it when I'm not really inspired to film. I do have inspiration for what I want to film, but I want to feel excited to film it. I don't want to film it out of obligation, because then it's not going to be as enjoyable for you guys. So that is that is the video. But I think what I'm about to do right now is I think I'm going to work on a thrift flip, honestly. And what's crazy is I went live with my thrift box orders yesterday, and I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised, but I am definitely surprised. I'm definitely surprised to have a few orders already. So I want to look through those orders and kind of like see what the requests are. There was one, so the minimum to do a curated thrift box is $165. So when you see that and I'm asking you what your minimum or what your budget is, I'm asking, is it $165 or higher? Like, so it has to be minimum of $165 for me to do a curated special box, because I'm literally like going out and I might have to go to a few different stores to find what it is that you're looking for. So yeah, I do need to know like what your budget is, but it is a minimum. So just to note that when you guys are putting in requesting orders for curated thrift boxes. Also, I need your measurements. Like, I do want to know your number sizing, but I need your measurements just to make sure that whatever I send you is actually going to fit you, because sometimes clothing says one size, but it is not true to size. And I just want to make sure that whatever I am getting you guys is something you can actually use, wear, fit. So make sure you take your measurements and you include your measurements in the sizing, because I really need that in order for it to be like the best box ever. So I love you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for just being on this journey with me so far. I cannot tell you how good it feels to have such an uplifting and positive community in you guys, and I just do not take you for granted at all. So I love you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.